the day before our big cardio exam. Probably gonna be the hardest exam besides the final. Luckily it's our first, so we're kind of getting it out of the way for this semester. I'm definitely sick. It's pretty fun. I just took a decongestant, but I think you can hear my nose. And I'm starting to feel like in the Grinch, like I feel like the Grinch is my mind, like when he's like getting force-fed fudge and he's like, no. I think that's my brain right now. Why do I always do this whenever I just play with my hair? Anyways, but yeah, right now I just got done with my headspace. I've been doing that every morning, or like right before I study. I do like a focus one because they have a lot of good like focus, accepting change, blah, blah, blah. Like there's a lot of really good ones. So I've been doing focus 10 minutes a day right before, and it is good. I mean, it lets you be okay with being alone with your thoughts, I guess, and also focusing, because there's always a million things to think about, stress about, that aren't studying, just being a human. So I really like doing that. And I went outside this morning and tried to soak up some sunlight because I've been in my room all day, or inside for like 3 days. Didn't really go outside, so. But right now I'm doing practice questions because respiratory or pulmonology, I don't even know, but like the lungs is just a lot of physics, so it's really good to do practice questions. Like I didn't find practice questions all that helpful last semester when it was kind of just straight up memorization, like when it was anatomy and physiology, just anatomy, and like biochem and all of that, because it's kind of just memorization. So I don't think practice questions help all that much, but when it's like physiology, it's a lot of physics, so they're gonna ask you weird questions that you wouldn't really think about, and it's gonna be like manipulating an equation that I don't think about. Like I don't really think about VCO2 is the output or input, and I can manipulate that to find the PaCO2. So, and I don't know if that made any sense, but you don't really think about applying it when you're just trying to memorize it. So doing the practice questions help a lot, and I'm just going to be doing that today and watching Boards and Beyond, so I don't stress out before the exam. And I also have this ritual of going to sleep at like 6 o'clock like at night, and then waking up at 2 or 2:30, because for some reason that helps a lot. And actually other people have been doing it and they kind of see it help. I think it's because my exam is at like close to 10, so if I wake up at 2:30, you don't, otherwise like if you just kind of wake up right before, like I'll be awake for like 7 or 8 hours, so I'm ready to go. I don't feel groggy or anything whenever I take the exam, so I don't really like. And also it kind of gets sleep out of the way, because otherwise if I didn't like give that timeline to myself, I guess, I probably would stay up and not get a lot of sleep. But if I go to sleep at 6, wake up at 2, I've had 8 hours of sleep. And I also have 7 more hours to study, so that's kind of the thing I do. I know it's really weird to wake up at 2 in the morning before an exam, but I like it. Anyways, we'll see how this goes. I always like to make a little like exam schedule, like right before the exam. I like to make sure I write out all my lectures and what I plan on doing that day. And this is actually like the first time I'm a little bit ahead, because the day just started and I got these done. And the exam is tomorrow, 24th. So yeah, I like to, just have something. I really like writing things down on paper and checking it off. Like I like the physical thing and doing that, but every time I try to do that, I always end up leaving it at home and never actually using it. So I just like to use my iPad instead. I think this is a good way to like, at least like whenever I made this, like the 14th or 15th, I was feeling like I'm never going to get anything done. Like I'm just going to stress out. But making this to begin with helps, because, you feel like you have control. You're, as long as you do these things, you're probably going to do okay in the exam. And then whenever I actually do check everything off, I feel good. So yeah, I definitely recommend, making little study schedules before an exam. I think it helps a lot.
Between heart rate and stroke volume experimentally is like what I've shown on the screen. Now, this is very counterintuitive. Most of us think...
Fucking die! Yeah, I'm a bad bitch. You can't kill me.
Alrighty, so we can start the countdown. I have my exam in 5, 6, 7 hours, somewhere around there, no clue. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm still sick, but I have my tamarind juice and some tea. Hopefully that will help a little bit. And I'm just gonna try my best, man. A lot of just going over practice questions, watching videos, because we've had this material for 3 weeks, so I feel like I know it pretty well, and it's just about like mastering it at this point. But anyways, wish me luck. So it's now 3 in the morning, and I haven't really done much, but I knew it was gonna happen. And on exam days, I like to just kind of make myself a little bit more human, because we tend to forget about ourselves. Should I do this? So I was gonna do a little bit of microdermabrasion, and this is really good. Actually, my Grammy bought me and my sisters like a really good face mask, and I guess this is basically just like an exfoliator. I've used it before. It's actually really good. It doesn't really like, because most exfoliators have like that, I don't know, like you're gonna have big chunks and you're gonna be like scraping your face, but with this you're supposed to be nice and gentle. So I'm gonna do that. Gonna put a little bit of this toner, and I like both of them because they're kind of like not high end, but they're good, like all natural ingredients, like green tea and witch hazel, blackberry, blueberry, blah blah blah, and also not tested on animals. Love that. And I'm gonna throw on this little face mask. This one also 100% paraben free, blah blah blah. And this is an antioxidant one, but yeah, just the whole point really is just to make myself feel a little bit more human and like I'm ready for the day and well taken care of. Take care of myself, mind, body, blah blah blah. So we'll see if that helps. I'm sure it will. And then I'll get to it for real. This is really good. It tastes like a sour pumpkin spice drink. And I looked it up, and tamarind actually has a lot of good qualities, so let's see what this does. Alrighty, so it's over. We did it. I mean, it felt like I kind of blacked out the whole time. A lot of questions, I was reading it like 5 times, and then I just started laughing because I was like, don't understand this at all. But I mean, we'll see how it goes. We'll see my grade in a couple of hours. They release it in a little bit. Yeah, I mean, cardio was not bad, right? Like, it was pretty straightforward questions, but for pulmonary, it was a lot of physics and then a lot of kind of manipulations of the equations that we never really thought of. Like, you get taught so many equations, but it's a lot of just figuring out how to get to a very specific answer that you probably never really thought of. Like, oh, I have to find the flow, but I only have this value, and blah, blah. So yeah, but at least it's done, it's over, and I'm gonna celebrate with some cough medicine, yay! Yeah, because I still feel kind of sick. Probably just gonna drink a little bit of that and then take a nap, even though it's like 12 o'clock. Never really do that. It was funny too, because everyone at the grocery store, because we all kind of go to the same grocery store, everyone was buying like 6 packs of beer, a lot of beer, wine, everyone, and I'm just there with my little cough medicine, but it'll make me feel good. I'm excited. I'm happy it's over. Woo! Hardest exam of the semester is over. Yay!
Alrighty, well, thank you for watching. Up next, renal and digestion. Should be a lot easier. It's still a lot of physio. LOL, why am I shaking so much? Anyways, bye.